All right, on the 4 hour, price did hit TP2. It came up and kind of went through this 4 hour zone up, but it still didn't take out the last high, the last lower high over here. Right now, it is at an area. Looking at this, it looks like it impulse correction, continuation correction, possibly going up for another um, impulse up for um, maybe the final correction. There was a trend line, maybe not on this chart. Yeah, a trend line up here. That price may be going to reach, and then that will also line up with this level of resistance through here. Alright, so currently on the 4 hour, there is this bullish candle. There is wick exhaustion at the bottom of these candles, kind of teetering along this trend line here. On the 1 hour, we have the same thing. Right here, there is um, well, it's not 1 hour structure. Just stay focused on 1 hour structure. Okay. For the 1 hour structure, uh, it was right here, impulse correction, continuation. So this right here is the last higher low point, but higher highs and higher lows have been made throughout. So the 1 hour still is on an uptrend. These down below are essentially 1 hour fibs 1 hour trend lines that hasn't been broken. And again, it's still making higher highs and higher lows. So until this trend line breaks, or until this low breaks, or if a higher high is made, this low breaks, it's still on an uptrend. Um, yeah, there's some bullish momentum right here and more possibly forming right here on this candle. For the 30 minutes, okay, this is impulse correction, continuation. Um, this is what I was about to point out. This higher low was taken out here. So I was initially anticipating a sell, but I do also still have to be mindful that this is a trend line here, and this is retesting this previous level of resistance now as support. What this could actually be is this came down here to wick just to test this trend line in order to bounce off of it. And this minor structure fib did completely play out. At one point, I did want to extend it, but I do still need to be mindful of these trend lines down here. So for now, we are at another level here where I thought I had, yeah, where, see, level of resistance here, um, really minor level of support here, because it's not like it really bounced off of this line or anything. It just kind of um, consolidated through here and then came back to test the same point. So it could be testing this point again as resistance, or it could break through, come back and test it as support and bounce up higher. But right now it's not really showing what it's doing at all. There's consolidation here. No divergence or anything. Uh, Maybe if it breaks this point here or breaks this point here, we'll again for a buy. But otherwise, if it's going to sell, wait for it to break and retest here. But yeah, let's see if the fib was placed. Yeah, and negative 61. TP2, it does come back to retest this area right here, which is it's kind of like a level of support and post correction. And then it bounced up a little bit and then broke through. So um, yeah, so this is trend line, counter trend line. Well, they don't look pretty. But I guess that could be, maybe it's just a little slippage there. And that could be a break and retest to buy up to this area here. That's a possible trade. How many pips would that have been? Almost 30. Okay, so yeah, right now I'm waiting either break and retest of this or break and retest of this.